Hi, I'm Teacher Malyn. We'll now have Lesson 2, Multiplying Rational Algebraic Expressions. In multiplying algebraic expressions, rational algebraic expressions, we will be following the same steps just like the steps in multiplying rational numbers or fractions. We can factor if there's a need to be factored in the numerator and in the denominator. We can do cancellation if there are common factors between the numerator and the denominator. So let's have example number 1. Solution. Okay, remember, but there's nothing to be, there's no need for it to factor because the numbers, the terms are very small. But if you can understand, we can still factor them. Okay, let's have 12a. Let's factor 12a. We have 3a, 3 times 4 times a. Then for b4, we have b, 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 and b. Over 1b here, and we have here 3 and a. Remember multiplying rational numbers? We multiply the numerators and we multiply the denominators. So I already combined the numerators and the denominators in factoring. Or we can say it by putting it, we can separate them by putting multiplication symbol. The dot at the middle means multiplication. We could not make use of the X symbol in math or in algebra, higher math or in algebra, because the X in higher math or algebra means an example of a variable. Okay, we can cancel. Okay, we have here B, we have here A, B, A's and the B's. So what are left? We have 4 in the numerator. Letter A variable, nothing left. For the B, we have 3 B's. Over 1, nothing is left in the denominator. So the product is 4b cubed. In short form, we can do it this way, by mere cancellation. 12a over b times the quantity times b over 4 b to the 4th over 3a. So this is the shortcut. So it's obvious we can cancel a here. There is a common factor between 12 and 3, which is 3. So put the 3 here in your mind. Use 3 in to divide the term. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. 3 divided by 3 is 1. In here, the exponent is 1. So both of them are b's. So we can only cancel if the terms are similar, meaning the variables are the same. So here we can cancel 4 and 1. Cancellation here means division. So this means for the b we have b. So you will understand more. 4 b's in the numerator and 1b in the denominator. So we can cancel b here. So how many b's left? So 4 minus 1 is b3. So we have here b3 as shown here. Okay? So therefore, in the numerator, what is left? 4b cubed. 4b cubed. Okay, so we cancel this already with that 1. And in the denominator, there is nothing left except, so this is also 1, meaning cancel. When we cancel, that means you can put 1 there. So 1 times 1 is 1. So the final answer is 4b cubed. Did we get the same? Yes. You can try, but this is the long method and this is the short method. Okay, you can copy first in your notebook if you wish to. Okay, let's have example 2. We can also use parentheses to indicate multiplication of rational algebraic expression instead of putting a dot at the middle. Okay? So I already copied the given for the solution. We can do factoring for the numerator of the first factor and also with the second factor of the denominator of the second factor. So let's have first the a minus a squared minus a. What do you think is common between a squared and a? It should be a. Then a squared divided by a will give you a, minus a divided by a will give you 1. Then copy the given here. A is not anymore factorable, so you just copy. Then copy a here also in the denominator. Okay, the a squared minus 1 here is a perfect square. So, and the operation at the middle is, the operation given is subtraction. So we are factoring difference of 2 squares. So we have a minus 1 and a plus 1. So these are the factors of a squared minus 1. So we can now do factoring, cancellation. I think we can apply cancellation. Here we have a. Then we have here a minus 1 and a minus 1. What are the terms left in the numerator? It's only a. What about in the denominator? We have a plus 1. So this is now the product of the two expressions in example number 2. Let us have example number 3. For example number 3, we have b minus 2, 6 over 6b plus 12, multiplied by 3b squared minus 12 over b squared minus 5b plus 6. I think we need to do factoring here and later cancellation. Okay, for our solution, let us first copy. So we have here b minus 2 cannot anymore be factored. But for the second factor, the numerator of the second factor, still we can. What is the common factor between 3b and 12? 3b squared and 12. There's no literal coefficient here, so it's only 3. So we have 3. 3b squared divided by 3 is b squared. 12 divided by 3 is 4. For the denominator, we have 6b and 12. I think 6 is the common factor. Then 6b divided by 6 is b, plus 12 divided by 6 is 2. Okay, what about this one? The denominator and the second factor. So this is a general trinomial. Let's factor the general trinomial. B, factor of 6, and will give an algebraic sum of minus 5. It should be minus 2 and minus 3. 2 times 3 is 6, negative times negative is positive. Add algebraically, minus 2 plus minus 3 is minus 5. Okay? But still, we have in the numerator which is factorable. Difference of 2 squares. So we have to copy the other terms. So we have b minus 2 times, factor now, b plus 2, b minus 2. Then copy the expressions, the terms in the denominator, b plus 2, b minus 2, b minus 3. Can you see common factors in both numerator and denominator? Yes, we have here b minus 2, b plus 2. No more? So what are the terms left? We have in the numerator b minus 2, and in the denominator we have c times b minus 3. So this is now the product of example number 3. Okay? So you can copy if you wish to. Copy completely and carefully so you will miss anything in the solution parts.